Hey everybody, Dr. Bob Vaughn, your local health and wellness expert, and I'm here today to talk to you about probiotic. So there's a lot of information out there, some of it good, some of it bad, about probiotics. So we want to make sure we clear up what they are, why you need them, and what types of things that they can benefit. So first of all, let's start with what they are. So probiotics are the bacteria that live inside your digestive tract. So your intestines, your stomachs, things like that. They provide essential biological benefits. So probiotics are an essential nutrient, which basically means they're required for health and the prevention of illness. So probiotics will make up approximately 80% of your immune system. So they're the first line of defense against any intruders that are coming in through your body. These healthy bacteria help prevent overgrowth of unhealthy disease-causing bacteria, viruses, and yeast. And they also produce a lot of vitamins, nutrients, such as short-chain fatty acids. When they're present in sufficient amounts, or when you have enough of them, probiotics in your intestine actually produce biologically significant amounts of vitamins such as thiamine or B1, folic acid, B3, pyroxidine, B6, as well as vitamin B12, which are some common B vitamins that affect energy, digestion, a lot of mood, things like that as well. Deficiencies in probiotics, so if you don't have enough of them, are linked to greater risk and severe conditions throughout life. So things like diarrhea, candida infections, digestive disorders, immune deficiency, allergies, asthma, eczema, dermatitis, vitamin deficiencies, systemic infections, high cholesterol levels, cancers, heart disease, bladder infections, depression, as well as decreased overall health and vitality. The average amount daily consumption of probiotic bacteria compared to hunter-gatherers is 1/1,000,000th of that of what our healthy ancestors used to consume because of the sterility of the world. So the world is extremely sterile right now, so we don't get enough good bacteria, which is important to make sure that you're supplementing with that in order to make sure you're getting enough of the good probiotic. So when you're taking a look at supplementation, we use the Innate Choice capsules, which are the ones that we have here. You want to take 2 capsules for adult. If you're worried about some of the die-off, you can start with 1 capsule for a couple weeks, then build your way up to 2 capsules. If you're looking for a kid, you want a half a capsule for every 40 pounds of body weight. You want to build up to that as well. Things that can happen or things to expect when you start taking a probiotic is if there's an overgrowth of bad bacteria and you put the good bacteria back in, there will be what they call a die-off. So the good bacteria will win because they're supposed to be there, and the ones that die have to go somewhere. So you can have an evacuation period or something. So I typically recommend starting a probiotic over a weekend, something like that. We're going to have a little bit more control if you need to use the bathroom, things like that. Also, things to expect with that is if you have a lot of issues as far as being sick, if you're tired all the time, a lot of digestive issues, really important to make sure that you're taking a probiotic. If you've ever been on a course of antibiotics. Now, antibiotics kill bacteria, which can be beneficial when they kill the bad ones, but there are good ones that die as well because the medicines, they can't, the antibiotics can't just target one or the other, they kill all the bacteria. So you lose the good bacteria as well. So if you've been on an antibiotic, you should be on a probiotic. Now, there's a lot of buzzwords associated with probiotics out there. So they talk about prebiotic with your probiotic and that type of stuff. Now, prebiotic is basically, it's what your probiotics eat, which is partially digested food, and they eat that. So if you're eating sufficient levels of fruits and vegetables, you don't need an additional prebiotic to feed the bacteria because they already eat based off of what you're eating. So making sure you're getting plenty of fruits and vegetables will help your body maintain the good probiotic levels with the balance. Now, something that has come up recently with a couple patients and people I've talked to is they've had colonoscopies. And the prep for a colonoscopy, they do the clear out. So they use magnesium citrate and the other things just to kind of flush everything out, which flushes out a lot of the bacteria and things like that as well. And then they report a lot of digestive issues afterwards. So it's really important to make sure that you're supplementing with that probiotic post-colonoscopy as well to reestablish the good bacteria in the intestines that will make it I will say, more pleasant experience to recover from that, to make sure that your body is getting sufficient in those. So if you or someone you know or care about is dealing with some digestive issues, weakened immune system, a lot of allergies, things like that, make sure that they check out a good probiotic. You should be getting 15 to 30 billion cultures of multiple strands. We can attach a picture of the label and things like that below to the website of the podcast with this. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Make sure you like and share this with some other people so we can get this information out there. It's been Dr. Bob Vaughn, your local health and wellness expert. Have an awesome day.